Hey everyone, happy holidays! Can you guys believe we are literally just hours away from Christmas Eve and a week out from 2026? I don't know about the rest of you, but for me, that's a little too quick, and I'm hoping 2026 slows down just a little bit so that I can spend a little more quality time with my friends and loved ones and etc. etc. But no matter what you're doing, where you're at, how you're celebrating, I wish you all a very dry, safe, happy, and above all, healthy holiday season. And with that said, let me get into the reason of this video before my voice goes completely out. And when I said about being healthy, let me just crack back about that. There is a very nasty flu going around, guys. Make sure that you're doing everything you normally do to stay healthy. During the holiday season, we all tend to not sleep enough or be on the run shopping or working or making a little bit more money to go shopping and, going back and forth from holiday parties, staying out later, eating things that are not the greatest for our tummies. And all of that contributes into not, messing up our tummies, our immune system, etc. And that's when you end up catching bad flus like this. And believe me, this one is a monster. I honestly almost thought I had COVID, but I did 4 different tests. And I'm okay. I do not have COVID. So I went to go see my holistic doctor. And he's like, no, you just have a really nasty flu. The one that's going around making its rounds. So he gave me a bunch of the stuff that he gives me that's holistic and vegan. And I'm finally on the downward spiral, if you can say that, from this flu. So please excuse me if I'm coughing or having to take a little sip out of my mug here to be able to keep going. And I know probably some of you are asking, well, why do the video? Because I really wanted to share this unboxing with you guys, especially for people who may have done what I did and bought the 2 items at the same time and ended up getting them together, so you know if you have the same amount of things, etc., etc. Okay, and with that said, so this is an unboxing of Colourpop's 2 mini mystery boxes that were part of the 12 Days of Christmas event that they had going on. I think it was day 11, may have been 10, but I'm almost positive it was day 11. And they had naughty or nice. And on the website, they showed them in these cute little gingerbread houses that were just adorable. And I thought that's how they came. So I was uber excited because one of them was a last minute gift that I wanted just a little extra for my mom. Side note, guys, when it comes to your mom, I know this is not every family. It definitely is not mine. My mom is my best friend and my absolute heart and soul. So is my dad, but my mom is almost like my sister, where we have that relationship. But I do know several friends and folks, just friends, acquaintances, etc., that don't always remember mom the way that they should around this time of the year. Please don't forget that she's usually the one baking, cooking, getting the holidays into gear. Especially in my house, she's the queen in the kitchen. I'm always just a helper. Usually this time of the year, my mom is already getting ready to make the holiday tamales because I'm sick. Wasn't happening because this year I was supposed to make the tamales. She was going to take a back seat. I wasn't going to have any help except for my bestie, Mr. Ari, who you guys will meet sooner or later on these videos because he pops in every now and again. But nobody wants bacteria in their food, right? So no, that will not be happening. However, my famous vegan lasagna, which my bestie does know how to make, he knows the recipe backwards and forwards. He offered to make the vegan lasagna for this year and then make an extra one for the celebrating with us. However, like I was saying, please don't forget mom. Please always remember that she, in a lot of instances, sometimes without us even realizing it or wanting to, we tend to lose track in all of the holiday hustle and bustle that she does so much for us. So please make sure that you remember mom and you do something extra special. Like for mom, usually us saying thank you, us giving her an extra I love you, an extra hug, is an extra special gift that you're giving her. So please go out of your way for your moms. Don't forget them, because we only get one mom. And when they're gone, we don't get a second chance to go back and tell her how much she means to us. So don't forget to do this year. Okay, now back to the box, the mystery boxes. So as I was saying, there were 2 boxes, Naughty and Nice, during the 12 days of Christmas. They were mini boxes. And I went back to the website to try to remember, or to try to and find out how many items were in each box, because like I said, the way they were advertised in these cute little gingerbread houses that were very different. The Naughty looked dark, or at least darkish, and the Nice was pink and colorful and what you normally would relate to as nice. So I thought that's how they came. So I didn't pay too much attention. I just bought them and couldn't wait to get them. When I got it, in true Colourpop fashion, excuse me, it came all together in one box in here, and I thought, well, maybe the boxes are in there. No, they didn't. They came just in the box without the little gingerbread boxes, which kind of threw me a little bit, because I didn't get an extra bag to put all these gifts, the little trinkets in, but at least I do have my mom's stocking that I can stick them in, or I can put a little ribbon and stick them in a little place where she'll find them, and it's just as nice. So that might give you guys some ideas. But the only other thing that I was not happy about was that I couldn't tell which items belonged to which box. So honestly, for me, my mom is the ultra cutesy, sweet, pink loving, Barbie-esque type woman. So when I saw the Nice label, I'm like, oh, this is perfect for her. It's pink. There's lots of tones of pink in that, blah, blah, blah. I think she's going to love it. When I got the box, I was expecting that at least the stuff that was on the Naughty list would be maybe darker, a little bit more on the Naughty side. Like I would expect wines, reds, dark ambers, purples, blacks, really deep, rich browns, anything that grays, anything that harbors on the darker side. But that's not what happened here. So I was a little bit thrown off by that, and I would have hoped that Colourpop would have, at least if somebody was purchasing multiple and kind of keeping into consideration that it was the holiday time, that they would have specified on the website that they did not come in those boxes, and that if you ordered them at the same time, that they would come together. But in true Colourpop fashion, they are a cruelty-free, vegan, eco-friendly company that obviously they're trying to save what goes into the trash. So you can't hate them for that. So I love them for that, but it kind of messed up my plans a little bit. But anyhow, let me stop complaining. Let me get into the unboxing. Now, I did pre-open this because I wanted to make sure that all the items were there, because one of them was a gift. I needed to make sure that nothing was broken and that it was ready to go in case I needed to contact them. So with that said, I'm going to go through it, and I did count all the items in the box, and there are 12 items in here, and which if I tore in half, obviously we can all do math, that means 6 items per box. Now, I don't remember, like I said, I went back to the website to see if possibly I could find them, but because it was a special one-day only thing, it was no longer on the website, so I couldn't find how many items were in there. So I'm assuming that the 37 was the Naughty, and the Nice was 35. If you throw the names in there, Naughty would be more because it's Naughty, and Nice would be less. It's cheaper. But anyhow, I may not be looking at that right, but I figured it's 6 items in here per box. It wasn't too bad. Now, let me see here. We got 2 palettes, one for each box. Now, the only thing I will say, this is the first one, which I believe is part of the nice box, and this is one that was in, I believe it wasn't in the fall. I believe it was the one before that mystery box. So if you got that one, you already got this, unless things are not coming exactly the same in everyone's box, which I've noticed in the last couple mystery boxes that has been the case. Some people will get certain colors and certain palettes, while other people get other colors or other palettes. So that could be why I got this one. But I already got this one, like I said, in one box previous. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute, I have to correct myself. I got the peach. Mine was the peach. So no, it's just almost identical, but it's Blush Baby, not the peach. So let me pull this out real quick so you guys can see all the colors. I want to be very careful because this is going to be my mom's. I do use the neutrals in this. I could use the neutrals in this palette normally, like these here, all of these. I could technically use all of those for my tone, but these are more her tones. And I have the one, like I said, that's the peach, and it's almost identical. And since I have a little more of a yellow undertone, it works for me. Now, the next palette that is in here is the one I got, unfortunately, it's the same one that I got and this definitely is the same one that I got in the last mystery box, and it's called Gone Metal. I'm not going to get into the colors for this one because I already did a video on this, and I'm trying to save a little time on here. And my voice, as some of you know, I am a voice artist, so talking this much when you have a sore throat is not a good thing. That's something you do. So, okay, so next is another item that I believe belongs to the Naughty because it's on the darker side. And it's Colourpop. And it's the ones that come in the little heart-shaped tube. And the name of this one is 90s Babe. And it is really pretty. I believe this is part of like that Valentine's-y lipsticks. And it's very hydrating. I bought one of these in a different color. I believe I got it in a soft pink because I needed it for the look I needed for set. And I didn't have anything that pink because, again, you guys, I don't really use pink. So it's like between like a fudgy, almost like a purple, like a purplish undertone chocolate. It's not showing true to color there. It's a little bit more purple than that. Like I was saying, I got the pink, and these are so hydrating, you guys. That's one thing I can say about Colourpop. They are amazing when it comes to their lip products. Well, all their products, but their lip products are so hydrating. Okay, next is the other item that I believe is part of the Naughty, and it is the pencil that, in my opinion, chain reaction. Hold on. Yeah, chain reaction. And it is in the same color as far as I'm concerned. I thought maybe it'd have the same name. It's like a tad browner, tad more on the dark brown side. And I would normally do a swatch. See, there it's showing really brown. And I can tell you that it's got a light hint of an undertone of pink in there. And that's that one. And the reason I'm not even going to mess with these is just from looking at it. This is not what I would consider to be dark tones for me. I do use these tones on a daily basis, but these are semi-pinkish, or a little more on what my mom would use. Yeah, see, here's another one. And this one is called, sorry guys, these are tiny. Bichette. And it's another lippy pencil. And just by looking at them from the boxes and stuff, I think I'm going to give both boxes to my mom. I think I might keep maybe one or two things in here, and that'll be it. And like I said, it's another lippy pencil, Bichette. And it's almost like the other one, but this one's more on the red. This is almost a winey. Actually, I think these two are a better match, the Bichette and this one. But if you want a browner tone to your lip liner, I would go with this one. I mean the other one, excuse me. But if you like it more on the pinker side, more of an exact match, I would stick with this one if this is what you get in your box. And I want to say that what I'm seeing here is very similar to what I got in, like I said, two mystery boxes ago. These were the same colors almost. They were different because I don't remember these names, and I can almost remember them. And these weren't it. So that's the lippy pencil. So it's two lippy pencils. And then next is another lip item, and it's the lippy stick. And it is in color primer. So this is just a regular lip balm. And it's white on the outside, as you can tell. And let me pull it out. Yeah. It doesn't have any shimmer. Let me try and talk right. You can tell right there. So there's no shimmer, no nothing. It's just a regular lip balm. And my mom is due for another lip balm. And I have so much already from the last two mystery boxes. So, like I said earlier, time to treat Mama. Oh yeah, these are more for her. I think she's going to end up keeping both boxes. So the next item is, I'm opening it without telling you, rude. It Girl Paralyzed. It Girl Paralyzed. And that's how it comes. And it is an ultra glossy lip. And this is almost like a rosy brown. I would say more even on the border of a rose gold, except it's got both gold and silver shimmer in there. I don't know if you guys can tell. This is gorgeous, you guys. Look at this. So I'm sorry, guys, but I'm not going to be able to swatch any of these because I'm going to give these to my mom. And yes, I know I'm sick, but I did clean my hands with my 365 hand sanitizer from Whole Foods. Before I did any of this, because I don't need to get her sick. And luckily, I am cat sitting, so can't get her sick. Okay, the next item is a regular black eyeliner, which I love getting these. I don't care that this has been in the last, I want to say there's been a black eyeliner in the last 3 or 4, which I'm not mad at because everyone pretty much uses black eyeliner at one point or another. So I'm not mad that I keep getting these because, especially me, that I share my boxes with my mom or with my friends. So when somebody runs out, if I have an extra one, why not? And I love these because they're so sharp and so fine and so lightweight that you can easily draw with these, because I love to draw like little things on my face. It's a felt tip. See how pointy that is? These are great for drawing things on your face. I'll draw pumpkins, I draw stars, hearts, Christmas trees, you name it, I do it. And then, last lippy item is a lippy stick. Okay. Did I get this one already? No. And this is I guess from the same family as that one, because it's called Bichette Matte. I can't see if it's too small, guys, and since the letters are white, it kind of fades out. But it's, I'm not sure if it says matte or mate. I think it says matte. And there we go. Now, I know that they did have, oh, this is going to look gorgeous on my mom. It is more of a raspberry, and it is kind of showing true to color there. To me, it's more of a raspberry, almost lime, but not exactly. It's more of a raspberry. Yeah, it's more this color. It's just, it looks darker because it's condensed on the tube. It's like a raspberry color. And I know that they have some of these that are a matte finish or like a satin finish. So I guess maybe that's what this is. And that's Bichette Mate or Matte. And then they threw in a Super Shock shadow. Oh, this is definitely for my mom. Even though there is a similar color. Let me see if I can get it sideways so you can kind of see it a little bit better. Sorry for the horrible lighting, guys, but I don't have all my stuff here. There we go. It's a little more true to color. I have to move it around to get it. Let me see if I can pull it out. Come on, Super Shock. Sorry, guys. There we go, that's better. And this is a very gorgeous gold. It's got holographic sprinkles in there, but I see a lot of pink fuchsia sprinkles. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. See if I can get it to pick it up. I'm so angry that this isn't picking up right. You might be able to see some of it there. But yeah, no, it's not showing, but it's kind of got, it's almost like it mirrors this lipstick with the shimmer where it's gold and silver and pinky undertones. And that's this one. And the name of it is Frog. Frog Super Shock Shadow. That's Frog. Okay, and then lastly, no, not lastly. Oh, I see one more item in here. A glitterly obsessed, and the name of this one is So Cute. And that's because it is cute. And I love their packaging, guys. Don't you guys love their packaging? All little stars and stuff on there. It's always so cute. It's always a treat to open these. Look at this, you guys. This is gorgeous. I will sometimes, after I put it on my skin where I want to put it, I will then, see, it's showing like it's white or like a cream undertone, and it isn't. This is like literally like a soft pale pink peachy undertone, more than just that pale. Looks more like that right there. But look at how gorgeous this is. And during the holidays, you guys, New Year's, ooh. And it does have the little safety little pocket that they put on there. And guys, my advice, leave these on, especially with any of the glitters or the well, it's not the Super Shock, it's the Jelly Much, because it'll keep it from drying out. I will do a video on how I rehydrate mine, because mine have gone dry from using it everywhere I go. And if you guys really want that video, please let me know in the comments. And the last but not least is another setting spray. We got this in the last one, or at least I did, and I'm not mad because now my mom has one. I usually will use the Revolution because that's my favorite FX spray, because that thing lasts forever. But I'm excited to try this and see where it goes, see how well it does. And I will get back to you guys on that. So that's it, guys. That is everything that came in the 2 boxes. My mom isn't too much of a glitter person. So I will be keeping this. And that'll be keeping anything else. I think maybe... Nah, that's it. I'll be keeping this, and I will be giving her everything, which is fine because I don't mind treating my mom and giving up my treat for her. Do anything for my mommy. So that's it, guys. Again, the total was $37 for one, $35 for the other, what I believe is 6 items each. And yeah, so it's not a bad deal. And I know that some of you guys are probably thinking, oh no, those are the same items that came in your other box. Double check, because some of the items in here are very similar to like what I said 2 boxes ago, which might give you that impression like I had with the baby palette. It's not the same one, it's different. So just check the names and check the colors. You might get a recycled color in one of the pans or something, but other than that, they are different palettes. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this kind of gives you an idea of what to expect in these boxes. And yes, the reason I did is not that these are available anymore, but so that you know in advance what to expect. So if you order two, and you're expecting them to come in the gingerbread boxes, they do not come in that, or at least not that I've seen. I believe someone had left a comment on Instagram early this morning. I haven't checked back. It is now 6:42 in Cali. So I checked early in the morning when I got mine, and there was no videos posted yet. There was nothing but one posting on someone's Instagram page, which I believe was Colourpop me or something like that. Don't quote me because I didn't memorize the name, but that person had information about it and said, now I'm thinking it wasn't their page. I'm so sorry. I should have paid better attention, but I'm not feeling good, guys. But it was on one Instagram post early this morning, and they stated that they did not come in the boxes for them either. So check it out. And this way you guys can kind of pre-plan. If these are gifts for someone, you know you're going to have to go get a little bag, a separate box, etc. if these are gifts. All right, guys, I've taken enough of your time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy your holidays. Stay safe, stay dry, and above all, give your mom a kiss. Love you guys. Take care.